PU. About to hit you guys the whole mess of stinkers. In other words, uh, this week, the last week of February 2019's DC releases. I'll just probably hit you with Heroes in Crisis number 9, or excuse me, number 6 of 9. Sorry, guys. By Tom King and Mitch Gerads, fill-in artist. Shazam number 3 by Johns and Eaglesham. Freedom Fighters number 3 of 12 by Venditti and Eddie Barrows. Sideways final issue number 13 by Kenneth Rocafort and Dan Didio. And Detective Comics number 999 by Tomasi and Monk. Bam, that's a big one. So I'll try and do them kind of quick. It's an unfortunate one, man. Most of the problems here were to do with the writing, not the art. So Heroes in Crisis number 6 had, the real superhero of the series, Clayman. Clayman himself sounds like a superhero, doesn't it? Missing from it, except for about two pages, were those 9-panel talking pages. Kind of left me with question marks above my head what happened in the issue, aside from Wally West reminiscing that he was having issues about losing his family and so on, having memories of that. And I would say it was being told from two angles, so I'd say it was probably, I think the series is going to end up being something along the lines of them being interrogated and both telling the story, if I didn't know any better. Booster Gold and Harley Quinn, since those are like main characters here. If you're unfamiliar, Booster Gold's a dude from the future with sort of a Iron Man thing, and he's got kind of an arrogant attitude, and Harley Quinn is just kind of like a Joker's female sidekick who used to be his date, and like DC's Deadpool. Anyway, moving right along, I would say the big problem was the writing, so Gerads did a good job. Shazam number 3, didn't have, it had the Mr. Mind character on the cover, but he wasn't even in it. He's inside of Dr. Savannah's ear as of the last issue. I was glad to see Eaglesham back drawing it, but it took place in that Funland. Aside from that, they then wound up sending a couple of the characters to two of the other worlds to do with it. It wasn't fantastic, but I don't want to beat him up, man. I don't want to beat him up. I just want to move along from it. I'd give that one a 5 out of 10. Check it out if you're curious. Wasn't too bad. I'm trying to do these fast, like I said. I don't want to take too much time. I hate wasting people's time. So, Freedom Fighters number 3, the Doll Man, Black Condor. Excuse me, not Black Panther. Black Condor. I want to say it again. Sorry. Human Bomb had to do with a lot of the story, and it was. I liked to see that Lake Michigan was in it, but I didn't love it. The art was fine. Some of Venditti's less good writing. It had Nazis, had all this other dumb stuff going on. So I didn't love the series. Anyway, haven't loved Freedom Fighters so far. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I hate to burst your bubble. I hate to bust you on your bumper. I hate to give you a little bollocks kick. Sideways number 13, which was the last issue, just wrapped everything up pretty much. So the Tempest character, the Guardian of the Multiverse, conversing with the Giver character who had given him his powers, and they reminisced on why. Basically, you check back in with, Derek James and got a wrap-up of all his stuff going on. His dad, and he met his mom, and sort of saw the gal who's his friend from the first issue. Sorry, I keep looking over because I'm looking at a script. I'm not looking over nervously. I'm not nervous, guys. I'm relaxed. I'm speaking fast for a reason. I'm not that strange, laddies. Basically, by the end, the gal pal had come back to see him, and he'd had a text from his mother from a couple weeks back, and he finally did text her back, only for his phone to disappear with the word "end?" ? So is it the end? Is it not? We don't know. Nobody seems to love Dan Didio too much right now, but basically, I'd like to see the character of Sideways used further in maybe Young Justice or Teen Titans or something. Anyway, the Tomasi and Monk $9.99 issue, $9.99 number, not like how much it cost, of Detective Comics had Bruce Wayne fighting himself, sort of fighting a young version of him that kept getting stronger as it fought him. And basically, you come to find out it was all simulation that he seems to do on his birthday for one reason or another. It was rather strange. And yeah, again, not the best thing from Tomasi I've ever read. So can't give any of these comics the best rating. I hate to charge up my fist and have it burst into flames before your very eyes, as if I were the now canceled Iron Fist. But anyway, these were not my favorite comics, so I couldn't put them in my recommended pile yesterday. But if you enjoy these series, let me know what you think. Defend them, people. Defend them. I need this. I need a defense so I continue to read certain ones. Let me know what's going on. Take care. Gregor Black. Blackout. Give it a like.